What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the members of the channel. Shout out to the Point of View crew and Trip on This. Got a new member yesterday. Shao! I don't really like the 3, but I think we're going to change it soon. I feel the member number 54 is just right around the corner. Now I messed up, bro. I should have brought with me to this video the name of member number 53 so I could publicly shout him out, welcome him to the memberhood, and thank him for coming aboard, bro. But just because I didn't do that on this video doesn't mean I can't do it on the next. We'll just have to play a little catch up. And speaking of playing catch up, trip out, bro. We're 3 videos in 4 days is where we're at. I'm still gonna say 23 videos in a row. What? Because, dude, I did a video yesterday. And you know me, I am quick to accept accountability, bro. I'm quick to stand up and say, you know what? I'm wrong. I don't try to place blame on others or shake fault if I'm at fault. But brother, hey, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault yesterday, dude. The video. I made one. I uploaded it, and I got the strangest, weirdest thing. I hope I never see it again ever. This little alert as I upload the video just came, and it's like, can't do it. Your video's not going to be uploaded. I mean, I took a screenshot. Showed you a community tab. So even though I gave that best attempt possible, bro, did everything I could do on my end, a video did not get uploaded. And in the back of my head, I'm really trying to not think about it or consider it, but dude, what if it happens again? Ooh, snarf, bro. What if I go to upload this video and I get that same thing, dude? I will fall apart. I'll go live, dude, instantly. Because I will need support, dude. I will need a shoulder to cry on, homie. So, 53 members, 23 videos in a row. Little hiccup yesterday. Also added to this list, this is a list of people who bought me a Rockstar in August. Yesterday, Michael A. came aboard, bro. He shot me some love. A Rockstar forum, brother. So look, here's one thing I don't like. Well, there's several things I don't like. But we're going to talk about this one thing, bro. Man, don't twist my words. Gosh darn it, I hate when people twist my words. But the one good thing about my words getting twisted in the comment section, hey, when the Point of View crew goes and sees it, they never fall for it. Dude, they don't bite on it, and they see it for what it is. Someone just talking out the side of their neck. Someone came and twisted my words because I said in last video, homeboy, I said that I'm making more videos. It's hot as stiz in here. You know what? I think the air conditioning vent is blocked. I just noticed that. I'm not feeling much cool coming. After this video, I take it off, clean it out. Homeboy, hot up in here. So, dude, look, man. Don't twist my words. I said in this last video, I said, look, I'm making more videos. I'll be making more money. But if I'm short, you guys stand in the gap. And some dude's like, oh, what? Stand in the gap? Fuck that. We don't stand in the gap for bro, stand in the gap in the form of merch and super chats and memberships. I mean, last month I got $125 off memberships, and I got like $120 in super chats. That's $250 extra above and beyond over the videos. That sounds like standing in the gap to me. That's all I meant, bro. It's a big ball of wax. The videos, the merch, the super chats. It all comes together, dude. And it's, man, bro. Hey, it's just me, your favorite YouTuber. Not trying to work nobody or run no game. Just trying to bring you guys some quality videos. So let's just kick it off like this. One more thing before we kick it off like this. Does it bother you guys when I refer to my notes? I really try not to. Leave me a comment, bro. Let me know if it bothers you or not. Now, this story right here about a crazy marriage and a crazy divorce, dude, you're going to want to listen all the way to the end. And here's what happens. Trust me. But this is one of those long stories, bro, with a bunch of changes in it. And it's really hard to just, difficult to memorize. When I do a video like, 3 dudes bang their head against the wall, then I have 3 stories to memorize. It's not nearly as difficult. I have an easier time memorizing 3 stories You know, this one starts, it leaves off here, then this one starts. Versus one long story, dude. More difficult to cram this in the old noggin, bro. I'm going to refer to it a little tiny bit. Does it bother you? I hope not. If it does, I'll really work on never doing it again. So trip on this. Let's get on with the video. That's like 5 minutes of just Prison POV news type stuff. Okay, so look. When I was 18 years old, bro, I went through a phase. I went through a phase where I was just playing guitar. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to date no girls because I knew as soon as I start dating a chick, dude, that guitar was going to go under the bed. Or if not, in the damn pawn shop, homeboy. I just seen homies of mine that hooked up with chicks, dude, and they were just gone. It's like they got sucked into a black hole. It's like they were just all about their chick's business no more, dude. I had a homeboy shredded the drums, hooked up with some chick, bro, and he's like, threw his drumsticks away. I'm not going to be that guy. So, dude, I did not date no chicks for a while. I just play guitar. Now, I have my own pad. I had a job. I had a car. I was doing the damn thing for 18 years old, bro. I had it together. And since I had my own pad, bro, people were always coming over and wanting to hang out. And there's this dude named Big Old Tall Chris. That was his name. Big Old Tall Chris. Big old goofy fizzucker, dog. And hey, he would always come by my pad. It seems like he would never leave. And, bro, he would bring people over I didn't know. And that's what pissed me off about this dude, bro. He'd come over my pad and bring like 3 or 4 people with him. I didn't know any of them. And now they're sitting around my pad party, and these 5 people, and I barely know one of them. Big Old Tall Chris. And I was like, dude, quit bringing your friends to my pad to party. It's like you're acting like it's your pad. Matter of fact, when you start bringing people over, dude, I'd shame them. I'd be like, hey, dude, get in there and do my dishes, bro. Wash my dishes, man. Or get the fizzuck out. This ain't no crash spot. This is my house, dude. If you're going to be hanging out, dude, why don't you go do some dishes? Let me vacuum. Go wash my car. So, dude, I was trying to start coming at him crazy. I felt he was coming at me crazy. He brings this chick over one day. And when I see her, I'm not like, it wasn't love at first sight, let me tell you that. I wasn't even like, dude, she didn't get my blood flowing, homeboy. She didn't blow my hair back. She didn't check none of the boxes. I just wasn't feeling her at all. I wasn't looking at this chick like, dang, no, I'd love to hit that, bro. No. So she comes over and hanging out, and I'm like, man, I need a cigarette. And this chick gets up and leaves. Like, where'd she go? She went to the store and bought me a pack of cigarettes. Came back like, here, want a cigarette? There's a whole pack for you. I'm like, can't go good looking now. So she ends up stealing my Pantera Bulgar Display Power cassette tape. That's how far back we're going. Cassette tape days, bro. She stole my Bulgar Display Power tape. But not to keep it, not to listen to it. No, because I got a phone call from her a couple of days ago. She's like, hey, this is that chick. I came over your pad with Big Old Tall Chris. Told you everyone called him that. Hey, I came over your pad with Big Old Tall Chris. She's like, I took your Pantera tape. Bulgar Display Power. I hadn't even noticed it missing. I'm like, what? She's, yeah, I took it. And if you come over to my house, let me cook you dinner, I'll give it back. Pretty clever, pretty cool little thing she did right there, dog. So what do you think I did? I went over to get my tape. I let her cook me dinner. And we hung out, we chilled. Now, something I seen really tripped me out, bro. Wow. Yikey shnikey when I'm at her house, dude. You're not going to believe this. I'm eating dinner, and I look, and she has, it's like a deformation, dude. It's like a deformity. She has what they call stovepipe legs. Dude, her legs are this big around. From the knee to the ankle, there's no taper. Like my leg, homeboy, it goes from my knee and then tapers down. I got skinny ass chicken legs, homeboy, getaway sticks. There's a grip of taper going on with me, homeboy. But from my knee, it tapers down to a skinny ass ankle. Her, from her knee, no taper. Ankle same size as her knee. And she was wearing sweatpants and the elastic was stretched out all the way. It almost looked like it was going to rip. Dude, the elastic on her sweats was stretched out so much, dude, I thought I was getting ready to tear, dude. I just couldn't believe it. I'd never seen anything like it. I would have got up and ran. But I was thinking she'd be able to catch me, dog, with those strong-ass legs. And when she caught me, what if she kicked me? I could be in severe danger, homeboy. But, hey, she had the craziest looking cankles I ever saw. And I ended up hooking up with her, and that was my chick. Fell in love with the cankles. Where you at? So, dude, So start dating this chick, bro. And one day, we're driving my car. And we get on the 99 North at Ming Avenue in Bakersfield. And if you've been to Bakersfield, if you took the 99 North right there at Ming, you'll notice it's one of those windy freeway entrance things. So I get on this windy ass thing, bro, and I end up going a little bit too fast. It's been raining, and whoop, flip my whole car. Roll my car, flip my car, dude, to where it ends up on its side. the driver's side and the nose is facing traffic. But it's on the side, but it's kind of in the lane too. Dude, it was a hairy situation. And what do you think I did when I rolled my car and flipped and I was on my side? I got the physic out. I got out, dog, as quick as I could. Is that fight or flight? There's nothing to fight, homeboy. I guess flight is my only option. And I fought that door. Had to fight the door. I got out. I didn't even consider that I had a passenger. I didn't even consider I had a female passenger. I didn't even consider it. That was my old lady that I was climbing over and stepping on. And I got out, dude. And then I'm standing there by myself and I just hear like a help. I'm like, damn, she's in the car. So I go there and like help her out. And dude, I caught a lot of shit over that from different people. For getting myself out first and finding safety. And then when I felt safe, going and rescuing her. I guess people thought that I should be in my car and be like, okay, ready, babe? And just like push her out. But dude, I didn't even consider it. I was just on, you know how like breathing is just, you don't think about it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to try. You just breathe, bro. And if someone punches you in the mouth real hard, bro, you might say, ow. You don't have to think about, should I say ow? And just be like, ow. Dude, some things you just do automatically. I automatically got the physic out of there, bro. Dude, my bad. If I wanted to save my own neck, you should congratulate me and say, dang, Chris, you have excellent survival skills. I mean, yeah, you did have to step on your girlfriend's head to get out, but dude, your survival skills, you're a survivor, bro. Like, we respect that. But I didn't hear that, dude. I heard, what a dirtbag. You climbed on your girlfriend to get out, homeboy. But I ended up getting this job at Nestle, the ice cream plant, with a welder named Zach. I'm a welder's helper, bro. Is that where we're at in the story? Are we, in fact, talk about, yep, freeway wreck, job at Nestle. How deep are we in this video? Hey, only that far. Does that bug you guys when I look at the time? Someone sent me a timer that I could put right there. I need to know where we're at in the video. We're 11 minutes deep. I need to know that. Someone sent me a timer, but it's all tick, 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 tick. Dude, I'm grateful for the timer. I didn't throw it away. I still have it. I'll find a use for it. But I can't use it to keep time while I'm doing YouTube videos because tick, 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 tick. It's super loud, bro. So I get a job with this dude named... I get a job with a company called Valley Sun. They set me up with this welder named Zach. And we're working at Nestle. Now, when I first get there, Zach's like, hey, you want a sandwich? And I go, no. And he goes, I ain't talking about no baloney. Go in my truck. And there's a big old gagger, dude. Now, I'd struggled with meth in the past, but now I got this girl, and we're living together, and I'm working for Valley Sun. I'd cleaned up. Wasn't messing with no drugs, bro. No cigarettes, no nothing, dude. And Zach's all, go get yourself a sandwich. But we were working hours, somewhere from 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. Trip on those hours. Because the work we did, we couldn't have a lot of the conveyor belts on. We couldn't have a lot of employees around getting in our way. So we had to wait like till 4 when a lot of people left. Work all night. 8 a.m., dude. Eating a lot of sandwiches, a.k.a. gaggers, bro. And Zach ended up doing something wrong. I don't know what he did, bro. He stole something. He broke something. Something came up missing. He destroyed. He caused damage, dude. He did something that pissed people off, and he blamed it on me. Fizzucker. How do I know? Because I get a call from the boss. He's like, hey, you're not going to Nestle tomorrow. You're going to go to Valley Sun. My bad. I work for Valley Sun. You're going to go to Golden Bear Refinery in Oildale. So, all right. I go to Golden Bear. I'm thinking, that's weird. There's tons of work left at Nestle. Why would they pull me away from Zach and pull me off the Nestle job? Send me to Golden Bear. It's because Zach broke something and blamed it on me, bro. Come to find out. And so I go to Golden Bear, and they put me in an attic, dude. Picking up trash in an attic. Now, my only question is, how did trash get in the attic? And how do people see that there was trash in the attic? And now that we've learned and we know and we can digest the fact that there's trash in the attic, why not just leave it there? Why do you even have to freaking throw it away? Why do you have to put Chris in there? Crawling around all dusty and spider webs and getting all itchy with insulation. It's hot. And I'm no physic, bro. Zach was a dirtbag, homeboy. And so, but since I was eating all those sandwiches with Zach, I ended up having to go to drug rehab, homeboy. Because of all the sandwiches. So I ended up going to a damn drug rehab, dude. Valley Sun laid me off after the attic thing. Man, Zach must have really broke something very, very valuable. So here I am now laid off and with the sandwich addiction. And so I have to go to freaking rehab, bro. So I end up at this freaking rehab. I end up at set-free rehab where Breeze is at right now. Shout out to Breeze. It's set free. Don't do it, Breeze. Breeze is thinking about doing something. Don't do it, bro. I really think it's a bad idea. Anyway, Breeze is a set free. Shout out to set free. And I went to set free, bro. And, damn it, Splint Dizzle. What were you going to say about set free? Oh, yeah. So I'm the set free. And they say one day that if you're married, you get 5 days vacation for Christmas. It's a 6 months program. You live there. I've been there a couple months. You don't get no weekend passes or none of that, bro. You were stuck there 24/7 at Set Free, living there. You can't go to work or, you know, if you've been there for a while. But, bro, it's pretty shut down. You're pretty much locked in there. You pretty much ain't going nowhere. You pretty much ain't doing nothing. But they said if you're married, you get to go home for 5 days for Christmas. So I'm all, will you marry me? Dun, 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 dun. Is that the marriage song? Or is that Pac-Man? Will you marry me? I've been wanting to marry you this whole time. Now it just seems like a perfect opportunity, bro. We are getting married, dog. We got married. So I can get 5 days vacation. Now, there was no white dress. There was no bridesmaid. No best man. No honeymoon. No flowers. No sexy little thing that goes on the chick's thigh, you throw a thing, no hors d'oeuvres, nothing. We went to a church service. After a church service, we go into a broom closet. The pastor's in front of us. Me and my wife are in our regular clothes, and it's I do, let's go home. Shoo! Dude, I was more interested in being home for 5 days than I was actually tying the knot, bro. Who cares about all that? But now that I'm married, dude, and aren't things grand? So, but we end up splitting up shortly after. I don't even complete the 6 month program. I think I was actually there like 5.5 months, dude, and left. And everyone involved is like, dude, no, come on, you got 2 weeks in you. You signed up for a 6 month program. It's 5.5 months into it and you're going to leave. Dude, I can't let you do it. Come on, Folio. And I am just sweating like a prostitute in church. I'm sweating like a snitch at a gangster party. I almost feel like, hang on, dude. Bro, I can no longer wear that. I'm just watching this big wet spot just like get larger and larger. Kind of grody. Kind of grossing me out, dude. Just to get soaking, homeboy. Sit here making a video and just end up like I jumped out of a pool. Brother, it's August in Bakersfield, okay? The sun is right there beating through. We got no mini blinds. We got a little bit of foil up and a dark-ass drape. We got some umbrellas out here. Trying to block some of it. A couple umbrellas. And I think that vent is clogged, dude. I'm going to get up there with a shot back. I'm going to fix it, home bizzle. So, we get married. I don't finish the program. And we end up, like, separating. She's living over here. I'm living in Rexland. I'm kicking up dust. And I'm strung out like a research monkey. She calls her dad, who's in Oklahoma. And she's like, Dad, I want to come to Oklahoma and live with you. He's like, all right, I'm on my way to pick you up. So her dad drives from Oklahoma, rents a U-Haul, goes and picks her up with all of her property. He's like, well, where's Chris? And she's like, oh, he's over in Rex and Acres, his cousin's house. He ain't going. And he's like, he's not. That dude is going. I'm not bringing you to Oklahoma. Her dad says to her. The dad says to the daughter, I'm not bringing you to Oklahoma. And then I got to support and take care of you. You got a husband. You're bringing that fool with you. He's going to go, and he's going to go to work, and he's going to support you. Or you're not coming with me. So I'm in Rexon, dog, doing the damn thing, and all of a sudden a U-Haul pulls up. A U-Haul with these cars and a truck. Wife gets out. She's like, come on. We're going to Oklahoma. And I'm like, what? And it's crazy. There's all this drama right then. Me and my cousin know this dude some money. Some people got burnt. There's drama. And I'm telling my cousin, dude, says, dog, figure this shit out by yourself. He's like, what? Can't leave me now? I'm leaving you now. Dude, I go to Oklahoma. I get there and I start working with her dad. One day, me and her dad go to have lunch, dude. You know how you do it. You be working at the job site and you go to grab some lunch at a restaurant. We went to this restaurant to grab lunch and I told him, hey, I'll pay. I said, I'm going to pay. I went over to the cash register, broke out my money, only paid for my plate. Where you at? Paid for my plate, went and sit down, took another drink of my Sprite, dabbed my mouth. You ready to go? He's like, yeah, let's get up and go. We got walked out, and they tell him, excuse me, sir, forgot to pay. He looked at me like, you motherfucker. So then he paid, dog, and we left, homeboy. But then the old lady wanted to go back to Cali because her mom was getting married. which I don't give two squirts of piss about. I don't even like her mom. Her mom's like the ultimate backstabber, bro. Friend today, foe tomorrow, talk bad about you, just J-Cat all over the place. Meow. Didn't like her mom. Don't care if she's getting married. But the wifey's like, we gotta go back to Cali, you know, me and my mom and her new husband. So then we go there, and we see her mom, you see the new husband, and I'm not like, oh, yeah, you guys got married, it's so happy, such a beautiful bride. Let me take a picture. No, I'm just like, sitting on the couch like, fuck this. And then wouldn't you know that the new husband, her mom's husband, has a son who is mine and my wife's age. So then over there in the corner, you see my wife and her stepbrother's son just talking, just into a deep conversation. Like, oh, I mean, you wouldn't believe the things they had in common. They were just chatting. No way! Your favorite show is Friends too? Oh, dude, and you love red and black checkered? Oh my goodness, what's your favorite color Vans? White, mine too! Dude, they were just gooing and gushing all over each other. I'm like, deuces, I'm out of here. You hang out with your mom and new husband and stepbrother. I'll go visit my mom. Where you at? So I went to my family, dude. Visit my family. My mom gave me some money. Next thing you know, I'm back in Rexland doing some crystal, bro. Why not? I've been sober for the whole time I've been in Oklahoma, about a year or whatever. I mean, I didn't plan it. It just kind of happened. I relapsed. Went and did some freaking Dizzo, some Wide Awake, some of that Go Fast, and Rex and Acres, dude. Next thing I know, 4 days have gone by. What? Whoa, 4 days. So then I get in the car, because I had our car, and I drive to my wife's mom's house, and all my stuff is packed out front, getting rained on. She's like, I'm breaking up with you. I don't want to be with you no more. You relapsed. You did all this, whatever. And come to find out, bro, she cheated on me with her stepbrother, dude. What? That's just not me being paranoid and spun and like, oh, you know, tripping out and finding clues and putting two together, coming up with 969 million. No, dude. It washed out in the wash. It came out. She was really cheating on me with her stepbrother. Dude, later on, when you know, we ended up hooking back up. Even after we got divorced, we gave it one more try. And I was like, dude, that was crazy. You actually cheat on me with your stepbrother. No, that's crazy to even fuck around with your stepbrother. I mean, I know you guys just met, but cheating aside, even if you had no husband, even if you weren't in a relationship, to be with your stepbrother, she's like, oh, well, we never actually really do it. He couldn't go hard. I'm like, yeah, it sounds good. She goes, I tried. She goes, I booked his whammer all day and all night. She goes, I sucked the skin off. I gave him head for like 3 hours straight. Dude, I sucked until I got chapped lips. I'm like, what? I don't want to hear that. Aren't you trying to make it better? You're making it worse. I mean, I was happy to think you guys fooling around a little bit and shit, and you messed around with your stepbrother. And then you tell me like you can't go hard and like whatever, and now you're saying you sucked it until you got chapped lips. You said you freaking did it for 3 hours straight. You just booked it all night long. You sucked the skin off of it, you said? Like, dude, now I'm grossed out. Now I'm mad all over again, bro. No, dude, I didn't like it. I was pissed off. But how could you? So, what did the note say? Get us out of this story, Splinter, quickly. Okay, here's that. We're worrying about the stepbrother. Oh, yeah. Cheated on me with stepbrother, dog. Sucked the skin off of it. So then, dude, we start fighting over the car, though. We had the conversation about sucking the skin off way in the future. Let's back up to when I came back and my clothes had been rained on because she packed all my shit and kicked me out for 4 days. Hey, you know what I just thought of? I wonder if she probably was in there trying to have a relationship and date her stepbrother, dude. Kicked me out, packed my clothes, put it in the rain, and she's in there hanging out with her stepbrother, sucking the skin off, bro, with chapped lips. And so, dude, we're fighting over the car. We both have keys to the car, dude. I had it in Rexland, and I'd wake up in the morning, dude, and the car would be gone. I'd get a ride to her mom's house, I'd see it, I'd take it, bring it back. She'd get a ride to Rexland, she'd take it, like, back and forth, dude. Finally, she takes it from me, and she hides it. And I'm like, that's my car! She's like, look, you can have the car back. She's like, I got a job interview at the Plasma Place on 34th Street, Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I'm like, what? What did you say Tuesday? Why would you give up that kind of information? Why would you give me your location? So you're telling me where you're going to be at with the car. Was that Tuesday, 34th Street, 1 p.m., Plasma? She's like, I got this interview. Let me go to this job interview Tuesday at 1 o'clock, and I'll let you have the car. I just want to go do this interview. I was all right, cool, bro, but I didn't believe her, homeboy. So she had the interview at 1 p.m. I showed up at noon to get plasma. Because I want to be there sitting in the plasma chair with the hose in, drinking some orange juice. When she walks in, I'll be like, hey, hi. Look who got here first. Just me over here giving some plasma. Oh, hey, I know that chick. Is that going to be her new worker? I'll put a good word in for her. Don't let her around her stepbrother, though. Dude, so, but I get there to get my plasma, and they tell me, I have hepatitis. So I'm not eligible to get plasma, dude. So snarf, bro. So I'm like, man, what am I going to do? So I go across the street to the hospital, and I'm like on the 5th floor. There's a big window, and I'm looking down at the plasma place. And there's patients rolling around on their wheelchairs and walking around with their IV, and doctors and nurses strolling about, and they're just doing whatever. And no one seems to question the guy who's like, no one tripped on this. I was like there for like 2 hours, bro, and no one seemed to think it was any sort of an issue. So dude, finally I see her ass come walking through the parking lot. Oh, there she is. And she was smart enough to park her car way up like on a hill, dude. And then she comes walking down. So I leave the hospital real quick, and I go running out, and I go running up, and she sees me running. She sees me come out somehow. Her head must have been on a swivel. Park the car up on a hill, walk into the plasma place. Where's that mother effer at? He's a ninja. Where is he? Oh, there he is! And next I'm walking out of the hospital, and I'm running up the street, up the hill to get the car, and then she starts chasing me, dude. Then we start tussling, and these construction workers in the orange shirts come over, think I'm assaulting her, swing a shovel at me. I'm like, no, it's her. She's trying to steal my car. And it was this madness, bro. Finally, we go get in the car, and she's like, all right, look, you can have the car, because that's what you keep saying. You keep saying this shit that I can have my car back, he said after this job interview. She's like, no, look, I filed divorce papers. Let's go right now to the courthouse. I'm going to file these divorce papers, and then you can have the car. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're getting in the car. She's driving. I'm passenger seat. I'm like, pull over and give me a bottle of tequila. She says no. We pull up at the courthouse. We get out. We go walking up. She's going to file these divorce papers. We're walking. All of a sudden, I turn around. Run. I try to get in the car. And then she just starts, help. That's all she has to say. Help. I mean, we get out. We're walking towards the courthouse. I mean, I told you that I flipped you and went running to the car. But that's in my mind. That's what I wanted to do. That's how I was hoping it'd turn out. That I turned around and run to the car. But in reality, I barely got a chance to turn around before she starts saying, help, help! And the cops are on me, snatching me up, tying me up like a pretzel. Send my ass to jail. Where you at? Then we had snow in Bakersfield, bro. And she gets a bunch of snow and puts it in the freezer, comes visits me, tells me, I want to see you. I saved you some snow. Get out of jail. That's what I went out of jail and tried to make it work. And she's like, yeah, I sucked it off, sucked the skin off. Booked his whammer all night. It couldn't get hard. The condoms kept falling off, she said. I'm like, bro, quiet enough already. You told me more than I need to know. So, dude, I think we're just about ready to cut the string and let it fly. We're going to say shout out to the 53 members. We're going to say shout out to Brad of the Bone, Damon, Zach, Wesley, Alexander, Littlewood from San Diego, Breeze, Darling, Elwood, MB from NY, Mac Matthew, homeboy, Moses Z, Benjamin, Crookside Wood, Larry, Mar, Lori, and Michael A with the Nanarchy sign. Where you at? I'm going to cut the string. Hey, where you at if you ain't watching Prison POV? Where you at? I like those meme little shows. If you ain't watching Prison POV, where you at? I'm going to cut the string and let it fly. Peace.